Okay, Islam, Sheikh Dwayne Buffalo Bay, my Moorish American Nation. Islam Sheikh Dwayne Buffalo Bay, your wife. I am your wife. I am getting ready to go to earn money at Burger King. Um, as your wife, um, I'm rushing because I'm about to speak to a student stay in America about what I experienced. I don't see a key. This is how I leave the rooms. A lot of times I cleaned up really well yesterday. Changed our sheets, vacuumed. Imani drank his crystallized water, but so what I'm doing is open up the curtain. So this is how we do our crystallized water. We put it in a windowsill and let it get some of that wonderful sun energy. When there's a full moon or any phase of the moon, let it get some of that wonderful moon energy. So what I'm now looking for is the key. So this is I just got through drinking my mushroom coffee. So I have to wipe this area down before I leave. You see, this is the room, and I was rushing. This is the counter. We got to organize our counter. This is our mushroom coffee. My mushroom coffee, 4 Sigmatic. So, yeah. So gotta straighten up over here before I leave. I just got to drink a mushroom coffee with there you are. My mushroom and moringa powder. But nonetheless, I'm gonna try to make sure that's the restroom. Try to make sure it's a little straight before we leave. I don't see our key, so I'm looking for the key. I don't see the key, so I can not have to ask them for another key. I don't know if Imani might have taken it because he comes in before me. So let me go down here now because it is approximately 8:45. And I guess I get another key. He's going to be, because he's going to try to get the key. It's not working. Okay. Hi. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? I'm very well. Let me see. Let me start off by saying I want to need a key. Okay. Okay. Also start off by saying last night. Okay. I don't know if you remember. No, you probably do remember because you are the manager. But there was a plumber that came in room 118 to fix the water. Yes. Okay. Now, when Shayla told me, she's not here no more, but when Shayla told me that he will probably have to knock out the wall, okay, because we did see water in the room, in the bathroom, but we thought it was coming from us. I was like, okay, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to say, wait, let me check all aspects, because we thought it was first draining from our wet clothes, because we can't wash our clothes a lot of times when we don't wash. And I was like, maybe it's draining from the water. Maybe it's coming. I said, oh, maybe it's coming from the toilet stool. Anyway, by that time, Shayla let us know that the plumber was coming, and he might have to knock out the wall. And I said, oh, she said it's coming because room 118 had an issue, and that's where the water was coming from. And I said, Shayla, someone in the middle of the night. I didn't know exactly. I assumed it was coming from room 118, but it's like sounding like they keep turning on and off the water somehow. I don't know. It could be above, it could be around, but definitely you can hear it because I wake up in the middle of the night, it's like hear it on and off, on and off, on and off. And sure enough, she, I didn't tell her. I don't think I ever mentioned that to her or anyone here, but sure enough, then there's water coming through the other next door at room 118. Okay, so last night, still hearing that same thing. I don't know where it's coming from. The water sounds like someone's turning on and off the water. Usually when I wake up in the middle, a lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night, I have my dreams. You wake up in a force manipulated dream, I call them. And I hear the water being turned on and off in the middle of the night. So I'm telling you because of the course. Right, because, yeah.
Have you seen any moisture in your room coming from anywhere, by any chance, in your bathroom?
Anyone?
Any water?
No, not yet. But I mean, I didn't think I would see it then. Once again, I first saw the water. The first thought was it's coming from us. You know,
Okay.
I'm like, we can't wash our clothes. You know, and Monty was like, and Monty was like, Mom, I think this is when he said he checked. He said it's not coming from our clothes. I said, well, maybe it's coming from the toilet stool. And then I actually twisted the knob at the bottom. But by that day, okay, because this only was like a couple of days, Shayla had connected with me and let me know that the plumber might have to knock down, but he never came in and knocking it. He just came in the room.
Didn't get to that point.
Right. He didn't have to do it. He just, he was working in room 118.
And this was from 118. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into there and make sure there's nothing going on in there as far as water leak or anything. And we'd have to probably check the rooms above you as well to make sure there's nothing happening there.
Yeah, I don't know who's turning on. I don't know where. Once again, I assumed.
Yeah.
And then, sure enough, the water started to come through. So I guess my assumption could be 95 right in correlation to who was turning on and off the water. Okay, then also last night, let me just say this. Okay, I don't know if you remember, but okay, on my reservations, only Sheet Dwayne-Bey, Imani Gray-Bey, and I are able to come in that room. Sheet Dwayne-Bey has never came in the room and visit, but his name is up there. If he ever wants to come in, I don't care if we're here or not, he should be up there still. His name is Sheet Dwayne-Bey.
Let me see.
It should not have changed. It should say Dwayne-Bey or Dwayne, because I never changed it.
Okay. And he's have access to that room?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay. I'll check on see.
Anytime he would come, if someone come with the ID saying Sheet Dwayne-Bey, is no problem, no ifs, ands, buts about it. He can come inside the room.
Could you write his name down? So I want to, if it's not on there, I'm just going to go ahead and add it on there for you.
Okay. His name is spelled the exact same way as mine, B-E-Y. But mine is B-E-Y. And the reason why I'm saying that, because we are a part of we consider ourselves Moors. We not consider we are Moors. We're Moorish American, and we're part of a Moorish empire, a Moorish jurisdiction. So I'm saying this is because also in the middle of the night, which I say I'm just wait. I hear sometimes along with the water being turned on and off, I wake up in the middle of the night. Usually I'm waking up from an odd dream. But definitely last night, someone said the word was saying close by military and Burger King. I heard at least 3 times Burger King military, and I know the military is around here. So in our Moorish American nation, there are many Moors who have retired from the military, but they are what considered naturalized Moors who have retired from the military. So that naturalized, as we are naturalized, we affirm to uphold constitutional laws and so forth. So we are definitely connected to the military. Many Moorish Americans have retired from the Navy, the Army, Marines, and different. But when they naturalize themselves under natural laws of constitutional laws, then that separates them from a United States jurisdiction that has not been naturalized. So the reason why I'm saying this, because if anyone comes in here, okay, because this is my choice and Imani Gray-Bey's choice, to say if they're African American, Black, Negro, this is those on that status, okay, saying that they know us or whatever, they are not telling the truth, because we don't. Imani Gray-Bey and I, Rhonda Arrington-Bey, we don't know any one person here. In fact, through constitutional law, I have chosen to not affiliate myself with anyone personally that's under that status, African American, Black, Negro, or that's according to constitutional law. So there's no, and Imani Bay as well, on a personal level, but we respect boundaries because as naturalized beings, we have to respect boundaries and be nonviolent citizens unless we have to defend ourselves according to Amendment 2. Okay, right? Okay, nonviolent citizens. So that also includes those that are under that speak Spanish. They could be from South Central America, Mexico. Well, the reason why I'm saying this is because someone is saying Burger King, and I don't know who they are, and we don't know anyone personally. I had to call the cops since I've been here. I've been here since 2016. I've been at Senate State since 2016 of August. I had to call the cops, document the cops because of forced engagement, not because of like assuming hearing. It's because actually males thought that they should have the right to actually engage forcefully. Okay. So I'm doing that, and that's one of the main reasons why it's important. And I don't want to wait till it gets to that point. Mm-hmm. Another example, I was hearing someone say money a lot around the room. And sure enough, this lady, and this is when Kathy was here, and she saw on the, I guess she saw on the camera because she verified this lady, African American, that's the only thing I can assume because I don't know her. She was knocking on the door one morning saying money, loud. Like, so, when she did that, I grabbed my camera, my tablet that has a camera, and I pressed it, and I was like, I opened the door, I said, excuse me. I said, yeah, she was like, oh, I had the wrong room. And I told Kathy, I guess Kathy, that, the manager that used to be here, she said, she was like, I apologize, it won't happen again. And she walked down the hall, the lady that was doing it. And before that happened, I was hearing people saying military money and so forth. But I don't think I said anything for a while. But it got to a point, whoever was doing it, obviously, I don't know who that lady was. She actually was money like that. And so that's when I went on ahead and told Kathy, and I grabbed my tablet. So I don't know who is saying military or Burger King. I have no idea, but I know for a fact, and through constitutional laws, I would not befriend anyone African American, Black, Negro. It's according to constitutional law. That's what would be the status. Unless they claim a nationality, pale skin, white. Those that say they're white, because we are under a jurisdiction that implement naturalization. And also implement natural laws, okay? So within our own empire, we might have those that do not behave the way they should, okay? But definitely, and so that's between us. But definitely in the United States jurisdiction, there's no way someone can say, they could be from different parts, that say they Muslim, because whatever. If they do not know us, they still under the United States jurisdiction possibly, or another jurisdiction. You understand? So I'm just saying that no one in Annapolis or around here that can say that they know us personally. As Imani Bay and I, as Moorish American. I'm only telling you this because last night the same thing happened, and then when it gets to a point where somebody could, like, I don't know, the state of mind of someone can take them to a different level where they become more forceful. You understand? Mm-hmm. And so I think that's what happened with the African American lady, and that's the description I'm giving her because I didn't know her. Started knocking on the door saying money. Okay, or when I had to call the cops on others. I mean, I was walking to work, and this he looked like he was African American. I'm not sure. Once again, I always say that because I'm not sure. He just kept saying Burger King, and missed and trying to get my attention. And this is right here at Whole Foods. I go to Save Path almost every day, and I just kept walking. Sure enough, he went, and I'm just demonstrating. He went to grab me. He doesn't know me.
Oh, wow. On the street?
On the street. And I called, so that night I called the cops because I was rushing to work. The cops said, the only thing you should have did is call immediately then. But I said, isn't there cameras? She said, yes, there's cameras that can catch this, that got this. So, there's cameras all over the place, So when I'm doing my prayers, talking, whatever, there's cameras, whatever, they watching. So I was like, yeah. She said, no, he should, whatever. And I told her about the time before and about the police officer telling me if that ever happens again, just don't say anything to him, just keep walking. And so I kept walking, okay? And because the police officer said, did the person try to grab you? This is the time before that happened. I said no, or anything like that. I said no, but he stopped in front of me and tried to get my attention. He kept saying, Miss, good morning, or something like that. Good morning. And I wouldn't say anything. So he was driving his car slowly next to me. So he pulled over in front of me, pretty much got out his car and said, good morning. This is like in 2017. I only had been here for, I don't know, 7-8 months. Not long. And I was like, I just kept walking, and I went to Burger King talking about it. So anyway, and I called the cops. So the reason I'm telling you this is to prevent. I'm thinking ahead, prevent. So there's documentation, okay? I know you can't control everything, Jen. I know, and
we do try to keep you all safe here.
Yeah.
So we will not allow anyone to just come by your room. I did put the two names that Imani and the other one on here, so the staff knows when they come here for the keys, the name, your name, and the two of their names are here. Okay? So they have no one else to make keys for or any other reason without alerting you first.
Okay.
So if anyone was ever come here first, they wouldn't give out your numbers. They try not to do that. What they'll do is they'll probably call you and say maybe you have a guest, and you would let us know whether you want that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just be careful with it.
And I'm pretty sure they say, it's everywhere, but I'm just a little surprised because of the military being so prevalent, and that's why I wanted to make sure I say this to you in reference to saying the word military, because I know many Moorish Americans have retired from the military, but they are under they've been naturalized, and they, even though I can't say, I'm not there seeing what they do, and if they're not in treason, or treasonous, but they are supposed to uphold constitutional laws. And the constitutional laws, and I always say this, and must say it because it was omitted in many documents. The 13th Amendment with 20 sections. So in that, it's important, so that's why I'm saying it when I use the word military, United States military, because there is 2 different jurisdictions. Islam. Okay, gotta say that. All right, gotta go. All right. Okay. All right, thank you. Oh, I need my key. Another key. Money. I guess he took the key. He knows he comes in earlier before.
So I'll just make you a copy of it, okay?
Okay.
And you're all set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So I should be able to get to work on time. Okay, I have got to go. So, anyway, that was the manager, the general manager, as far as I know, GM, that's the name, Jen, and I'm thankful and grateful I told her, okay? So that's taken care of. So Imani and I are moving forward. Sheikh Dwayne Bey, your name is on the guest list, as usual, Islam. I thought it was up there anyway, but I guess it was moved, but anyway, it's up there, Islam. So Imani Gray Bay, you Sheikh Dwayne Bey, and I Arrington-Bey.